हो रहा है 27 दिन का ये बजट सत्र होगा। जम्मू कश्मीर का ये बजट सत्र जिसका आज से आगाज हो रहा है और बजट में क्या कुछ खास रहेगा, सभी की निगाहें इसी पर टिकी हैं। और चलिए सीधे जम्मू कश्मीर विधानसभा लिए चलते हैं, जहां उपराज्यपाल मनोज सिन्हा का अभिभाषण शुरू हो चुका है।
To fulfill the aspirations of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. For me, this occasion represents not merely an accounting of resources or outcomes, but a reflection of our vision for a prosperous, inclusive and resilient Jammu and Kashmir. I extend my sincere gratitude to every citizen contributing to this transformation, our farmers, workers, artisans, youth, women, entrepreneurs, educators, healthcare professionals, security personnel, and public servants. Their dedication and perseverance constitute the bedrock of our progress. The past year marks a significant milestone in the democratic journey of Jammu and Kashmir, with the formation of an elected government after a gap of several years. This transition to popular governance have strengthened public faith in democratic institutions. My government has focused on restoring participatory governance, rebuilding public confidence, and ensuring that the voice of every region and community finds expression in policy making. The development trajectory of Jammu and Kashmir continues to be guided by the foundational principles of economy, ecology, and equity. These principles are not merely aspirational, but serve as the guiding framework for policy formulation and implementation. While notable progress has been achieved across sectors, the government remains conscious of the need for sustained and focused efforts to ensure balanced, inclusive, and environmentally sustainable development. Good governance continues to be the cornerstone of the government's development strategy in Jammu and Kashmir. Sustained reforms in transparency, accountability, digital governance, and citizen-centric service delivery have significantly strengthened public trust and institutional efficiency. The digital transformation has imparted new momentum to development and reinforce corruption-free governance. With over 1,500 public services available online and 391 services integrated with the auto appeal systems to ensure timely delivery. During the last 1 year, the government has placed renewed emphasis on responsive and people-centric administration. Regular public grievance redressal meetings at the Chief Minister's Outreach Office and the strengthening of JKLH portal have ensured that governance reaches the doorstep of citizens. Thousands of grievances have been resolved through time-bound interventions and reinforced trust between the government and the people. During the previous year, the Union Territory recorded 82 crore transactions, averaging over 20 lakh transactions per day, while 128 services have been integrated with DigiLocker. Complete Aadhaar seeding of welfare beneficiaries has enabled seamless direct benefit transfer, under which 9,000 crore rupees has been credited directly to the accounts of 80 lakh beneficiaries through 77 DBT-based schemes in the current financial year. Complementing these efforts, a comprehensive artificial intelligence strategy is being formulated to drive innovation and efficiency across priority sectors, including healthcare, agriculture, mobility, education, and law enforcement. The economy of Jammu and Kashmir has demonstrated encouraging momentum in recent years. The Union Territory is presently recording an annual nominal growth rate of around 11%, reflecting the positive outcomes of sustained policy reforms, enhanced infrastructure development, and proactive investment facilitation. The government remains committed to consolidating the growth trajectory through strengthened fiscal discipline and by creating diversified and sustainable employment opportunities with particular emphasis on youth and women. Jammu and Kashmir is one of the fastest growing states, UTs, in the country. GST revenue collection has shown steady growth from rupees 8,064 crore in 23-24 to rupees 8,506 crore in 24-25. Tariff from electric power has witnessed a substantial increase of 16% in 24-25. Special assistance to states for capital infusion for interest-free loans for capital investment has been extended to J&K from the current financial year. Under SASCI, rupees 1,431 crore has been sanctioned for 222 projects and rupees 210 crore as matching share for 12 centrally sponsored schemes. First installment of rupees 1,083 crore has been received. Jammu and Kashmir Bank has undertaken various reforms for professionalization of management, meritocratic selection of top posts, and capital infusion. This has resulted in turnaround of the bank by improving the net NPA and improved its capital adequacy. Infrastructure development continues to be a critical driver of economic transformation in the Union Territory. The road sector in the Union Territory has witnessed unprecedented investment amounting to rupees 61,528 crore, encompassing expressway, national highway, ring roads and tunnels, significantly enhancing regional and inter-regional connectivity. 3 major tunnels, including the Sonmarg tunnel, have been completed, while 8 others, including strategic Jojila tunnel, are at advanced stages of completion. The Narbal-Sopiya-Surankote road has been declared a national highway, further strengthening all-weather connectivity across the Pir Panjal region. In addition, 19 new national highway projects with an estimated cost of rupees 10,637 crore have been sanctioned for 25-26, which includes key infrastructure works such as the Pir Ki Gali tunnel, Sadhana tunnel, Lal Chowk Parimpura flyover, and Maidam flyover, aimed at decongesting urban centers and improving mobility. My government places on record its deep appreciation to the Government of India for the launch of PMGSY4, which will ensure road connectivity to 2,400 unconnected habitations. Under phase 1 of this program, 316 projects involving an investment of rupees 4,224 crore have already been sanctioned, covering a total road length of 1,781 kilometers. In a historic milestone, the Kashmir Valley has been connected with the rest of the country through the railway network, opening new avenues for trade, tourism, and economic progress. A full-fledged railway division has also been sanctioned for Jammu and Kashmir, and expansion and modernization of Jammu Tawi railway station is under progress. The first ever FCI food grain freight train to Kashmir has been operationalized, integrating the region with the national freight network and ensuring year-round logistics, reduced pressure on NH44 and foster economic activities. The expansion of Jammu Airport is progressing steadily, and the introduction of evening flight operations has further strengthened air connectivity. Power sector has been one of the priority sectors of my government, which is witnessing structural transformation. Major hydropower projects, Pakaldul, Kiru, Kwad, and Ratle, with a combined capacity of 3,014 megawatt, are under active execution. Over the past 5 years, a record 5,708 MVA has been added to the distribution sector and 4,239 MVA to the transmission sector. Installation of smart prepaid meters is underway in mission mode, with 10.44 lakh smart meters already installed and 100% coverage targeted by 26-27. As a result, losses have been reduced by 9%, while revenue realization has increased by 16%. In parallel, the solarization of government buildings and households under the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana is further strengthening the Union Territory's renewable energy footprint. Over 6,700 government buildings and more than 16,800 households have been solarized, reducing electricity costs and enhancing energy security. Recognizing the hardships faced by the citizens, especially during winter months, the government undertook daily monitoring of power supply and directed targeted interventions to ensure better electricity availability. A special focus was laid on uninterrupted supply during religious occasions, examinations, and the peak winter summer months. A transparent schedule-based power distribution mechanism was put in place to minimize inconvenience to consumers. On the recommendation of JNK government, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India has accorded approval to a project for providing 200 free units of electricity to 2.23 lakh AAY families of Jammu and Kashmir under PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana utility-led aggregation model. Implementation is going to start soon. My government is making efforts to provide safe, adequate and sustainable drinking water to every household through Jal Jeevan Mission. Majority of the rural households have been provided tap water connections, marking significant progress towards universal coverage. Major infrastructure projects such as the Sahapur Kandi Dam and the new Pradap Canal reflect the government's sustained commitment to strengthening irrigation infrastructure and long-term water security in the region. Tourism continues to be a vital pillar of the economy of Jammu and Kashmir, despite challenges arising from the security-related incidents and natural calamities. The Union Territory recorded 1.78 crore tourist visits in 25. Recognizing its potential, tourism has been accorded industry status to attract investment and generate employment. First every Pristanium Garden, Bagagul, Daud has been thrown open for tourists from October 2025 with more than 50 vibrant varieties. This garden is a strategic cornerstone in our mission to transition Kashmir into a year-round destination. Just as the tulip garden defines our spring, Bagagul Daud is set to become the definitive icon of our Atman, inviting the world to witness the beauty of Kashmir during the Atman season. This is going to attract the tourists in the lean season. Recognizing tourism as a lifeline of Jammu and Kashmir's economy, the government undertook confidence-building measures, improved facilitation, and strengthened coordination with the stakeholders. Special efforts were made to revive pilgrim tourism in Jammu and adventure tourism in Kashmir and eco-tourism in tribal and border areas, ensuring equitable regional growth. My government is going to introduce a major project for sustainable development of emerging tourist destinations with investment from government funding as well as private sector participation to broaden the tourism footprint in Jammu and Kashmir. This will generate employment opportunities and ensure that the benefits of tourism reach remote and unexplored areas. The program will focus on developing new tourist destinations, promoting homestays, rural and border tourism, and encouraging community participation in tourism activities. The Kashmir Marathon is a flagship initiative positioning the region as a premier sports and wellness destination. Following its 2024 debut, the 2025 edition grew significantly, attracting over 1,000 runners and international athletes from 11 countries. Besides, the maiden edition of the Jammu Marathon is set for March 2026. My government is also focusing on revitalizing the agriculture and allied sector through the Holistic Agriculture Development Program aimed at transforming traditional farming into a modern, diversified and remunerative enterprise. Strengthening post-harvest infrastructure and market integration remains a key priority. Controlled atmosphere CA storage capacity has increased to 2.92 lakh metric tons through public and private investment, with an additional 15,000 metric ton being added this year, raising the total to 3.07 lakh metric ton. To improve returns, 17 mandis have been integrated with the e-NAM platform, registering 55355 farmers, traders, FPOs, and stakeholders, and facilitating trade worth 1,680.34 crore, involving 28.26 lakh quintals of agricultural and horticulture produce. Crop diversification has gained strong momentum, with the cultivated area expanding by 6.22% from 12.71 lakh hectares to 13.50 lakh hectares. A focused effort to strengthen the seed ecosystem has improved the seed replacement rate from 12% to 22%, enhancing productivity and resilience. The yellow revolution has emerged as a significant income source in Kashmir, with all seed area increasing from 1.4 lakh hectares to 2.1 lakh hectares, leading to doubling of production. Honey production has also risen sharply from 2,200 metric ton to over 3,895 metric ton in the last 3 years, placing Jammu and Kashmir among the country's leading honey producers. Fish production has also recorded a sharp acceleration of 16% from 25.40 thousand tons in 21-22 to 29.40 thousand tons in 24-25, highlighting the impact of targeted interventions. To protect farmers from climatic and market risks, the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana has been implemented across all 20 districts. During Kharif 2025, over 2.01 lakh farmers were covered, and for Rabi 25-26, coverage is proposed for nearly 40,000 hectares, supported by awareness and enrollment campaigns. Insurance coverage is also being extended to horticulture crops. Kisan Khidmat Ghars have emerged as a key institutional support system, integrating over 7 lakh farmers and enabling access to government services, welfare schemes, and expert advisories, thereby strengthening last mile delivery. To preserve agricultural heritage, GI tags have been secured for 7 products: Kashmir saffron, Jammu basmati, Bhadrawa rajma, Sulai honey ramban, Karadi Ramnagar, Anardana ramban, and Muskutji rice, while 20 more products are at various stages of registration. For the Riskas, Jammu has established a state-of-the-art executive Gen Bank, the third in the country, for conserving valuable genetic resources. The dairy and livestock sector has recorded sustained growth through breed improvement, expanded artificial insemination, and better animal management. Annual milk production has reached 28.75 lakh metric tons. Mutton production increased from 318.64 lakh kg in 2021 to 376.06 lakh kilogram in 24-25, reflecting nearly 18% growth, while wool production rose from 68.45 lakh kg to 79.90 lakh kg, registering over 16% growth. To strengthen the organized dairy sector, 150,000 LPD UST milk processing plant has been established and commissioned at Jammu during 25-26 under National Program for Dairy Development. Another 1 lakh LPD plant at Batgaon has also been sanctioned by the Government of India under the SEDI scheme. To enhance transparency, efficiency, and outreach in agricultural credit delivery, 537 primary agriculture credit society have been successfully onboarded onto a digital platform and linked with district central cooperative banks. This initiative marks a decisive shift from